Hey guys, so today we went to the Science Museum, and this is actually part 1, which will mostly feature dinosaurs, because part 2 has other things. This is mostly an exhibit called Dinosaurs in Motion, and I thought it was a pretty neat exhibit. They were all metalwork sculptures of dinosaurs. I thought these were particularly interesting. They've got an almost Homo sapien-ish feel about them. There, of course, is a Triceratops, the giant three-horned dinosaur. Triceratops. I'm sure you guys all know what that is. But I thought the exhibit was really cool. And these early ones are not really what made the exhibit so cool. We'll get to those. But the metalworking was cool. Also, the power of blue, apparently. So, if anyone can explain what that is, let me know. This, I thought, was neat. It was an etching table. Sarah chose to do the Triceratops, which apparently many people had chosen to do. But, you know, etchings are kind of a cool thing. It's kind of like a throwback art form, before we had cameras, and before we had computers, even. I guess cameras came first. There's one of my favorites, the pachyderm, with its whiptail. I've always enjoyed that. I thought it was a cool dinosaur. And then we have the first moving one. Here we go. See? Some of these statues move. Now, this one didn't move a lot, granted, but it did move somewhat. And I thought it was kind of neat, a way to bring these creatures to life in front of you. Here we get to the first real moving one. This one is a bird-like dinosaur. In fact, it's actually mostly a bird, because it occurred right near the extinction period of the dinosaurs. It's kind of amazing to see these skeletons that look so bird-like and are technically dinosaurs. It's just astonishing, really, to think that things like ostriches and emus, big birds, could have been walking around in some prehistoric form millions of years ago, long before humans came on the scene. And I just really enjoyed this exhibit. I enjoyed seeing the skeletons move, because when you see the picture in a book, you understand, yeah, there's a joint there, there's a hinge there, but how does it really work? Sarah also wanted me to mention that it's kind of like being a puppeteer almost. You get to be a puppeteer of the dinosaurs. As you got further in, the dinosaurs became smaller, and they had these PlayStation controller-like controls where you could move a couple different things. I thought it was a little limited because you could usually only move one thing. In this case, it was the head of the dinosaur. But I still thought it was really cool, and I enjoyed the exhibit a lot. There's me getting to control the dinosaur. I really liked this one and the ones coming up because they gave you a little bit more motion. I mean, you not only get to control the neck and the head, but the spine comes with the neck. I mean, you kind of have to have the spine and the neck attached, but, you know, I thought that was a cool little thing. Let's see, we're getting to the next one, I promise. I promise. This one was cool, too. These are all the bird-like dinosaurs. They're kind of long necks, but you can see that kind of long back leg, shorter front leg. Now, these, of course, were dinosaurs, meaning they didn't have a wing on the front leg. But you can definitely see in their skeletons how they were coming closer to developing what we know now as emus, ostriches, and large birds. This is not a bird, though. This is actually a sea-dwelling dinosaur, though when it's hung up like that, it does look kind of bird-like. But you can see the kind of shell there. Then, of course, you've got smaller ones. And this is a real bird. This is actually a modern bird. This is, I don't remember whether it's an emu or an ostrich. But you can see the similarities in the skeleton and the movement. It's very cool. And we end on the crow, which, for me, my favorite part of the crow has always been the mask. But that's all I have in this first part. There'll be a part 2 up tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.